Park is painfully average. There are so many wasted ideas. The episodes are filled with jokes that straight up flatline, and they are capped off with endings that lack any sort of creativity. It focuses on the topics that the creators either don't know much about or simply don't care about at all, resulting in a failed attempt to satirize. South Park doesn't feel like it's made because they have something to tell us. It feels more like they have quotas they need to fill, so they take a popular thing, they run it through the formula, and flush it down the stream. And I'm not only talking about the latest couple of specials, I went all the way back to the point where all of this started, all the way back to season 19. I rewatched 8 seasons and 6 specials, and yes, my life is very empty, thanks for asking, and yes, I have a 3rd-degree friction burns on my penis. But I also find the main problems that are the reason why South Park is so frustrating to watch. Wait! I know, right now I'm popular as a child rapist in prison, but I guarantee you by the end of the video, I will be popular as a child rapist in music industry. Because here is the Shyamalan twist. You feel the same way about South Park and you might not even realize it. Shut the fuck up. Let me ask you, how many times have you rewatched these seasons? And if you rewatch them at all, do they become better or worse now that you know where it's going? Because for me, rewatching some of those seasons felt like a goddamn chore. Sometimes I had to stick a pencil into my urethra to feel some kind of excitement.
Fucking pencil!
When you watch South Park, you probably think, yeah, it's good. You maybe tweak the current trending catchphrase and then you forget about it. You might not realize it, but deep down you know something is missing. And what Mr. Piglet once said about your brain...
You might not have noticed it, but your brain might like to fuck my cat.
Yeah. Before I desecrated the corpses of these living idols of mine, I should say a couple of nice words before someone sends me a mail stab. How can I even put the words average and South Park together? Well, that's simple. I compare South Park to South Park. There isn't really another show like it. The way they create episodes, the humor, the style, all of that is unique to South Park. The best South Park episodes make me laugh my ass off. They make me feel things. They make me entertained throughout. Sometimes they make episodes that hit way close to home. How did Stan get over it? Drinking? Oh. Of course, in these 8 seasons and 6 specials there are some of my favorite episodes and moments. Like, school shootings will never not be funny. To have it as a recurring background joke.
A school shooting at an ice cream shop. Damn it, when children leave school, they're supposed to be out of harm's way.
The fact that at the end there's nothing done to stop it. The topic is dead children and I never laughed more. Of course, later Randy thinks that school shootings are a problem out of the sudden.
Had it. School shootings, pieces of shit taking Ambien and tweeting.
Ruining the whole joke, creating character inconsistencies and sending him to the worst arc ever. But that comes later. I want to praise one more episode because I think it's one of the best episodes, period. Season 21 episode 2 has Cartman in his best making somebody else's dad about himself. This episode has everything what makes South Park great. Great message, catchy song,
We don't want you to die.
characters acting the way they should.
Look out!
Are you freaking serious?
Clever comedic twist, dead children, little jab on Trump that works unlike the other stuff. Oh yeah, we will talk about Trump. For every Tweak and Craig episode there is a bunch of worthless filler that doesn't lead to anything and only create inconsistencies. Shit ton of mediocre, downright terrible episodes and whole seasons which just have me grasping for some jokes. That's why it's so painfully average. Plus fucktegrity, man, what the fuck was that? Troy Parker and the other dude have been doing this for almost 3 decades. Even if these seasons drop in quality to the level of new Archer seasons,
I get it. Look at me.
there is no denying that they have created some funny shit.
That's a cuttlefish in his
That's so funny.
And the cultural impact is immeasurable. Let's sit on them for the rest of the video. Number 1. Souless Satire. South Park excelled in a satire because the creators were either passionate about the topic or researched the shit out of it. Now, South Park is wasting really great topics that are breeding ground for some great satire. Only if you explore the topic more. If they would care more. The wasting can vary from basic unimaginative use of a topic, like with ChatGTP, where the predictability of the episode is only matched by the sheer laziness in addressing and satirizing the topic. Another way they waste a great satire is missing the potential of a great topic, like with TikTok. China destroyed USA with an app. In 10 or 15 years, when the country starts to rely on these pedo-bait retards, the USA is fucked. That's fucking hilarious.
I'm not seeing enough movement.
And in South Park, they use TikTok as... It's not even a subplot, it's more like a story beat, which is lame as fuck. But we have a whole episode about fucking airsoft. However, the biggest fuck up is the complete failure to satirize. This shit was the tipping point for me to make this video. There is a couple of examples of South Park completely failing at satire. First, I picked their take on everyone's favorite child exploiter, Logan Paul. This is a guy who owns everything he has to targeting kids. The potential to make fun of this fuck is endless. I mean, the connection is right there, man. You could have episode where you can win a golden prime ticket to visit an island with Uncle Jeffrey. He even has his Oompa Loompa. You could bring back old classics like North America Man-Boy Love Association. Nambla is a prime sponsor of Prime. You could make an ad. Prime up your wife with the new Prime flavor. Coconut Ultimate Move. The Prime drink. No sugar. High protein. Salty. Let the good time Prime roll with every Prime glop glop glop. It's a Prime time. Sip on that. I can't get enough of Prime cum. Yummy, yummy. They said that I don't care about anything but money and dead Asians, but I can for the children. The point is, you can do so much with him. And what they do? They made him a dumbass victim that got used and killed. What the fuck? This motherfucker is no dumbass. He targets the weakest. Have you ever seen child unions? Kids are dumb, they don't even unionize. If you would research Logan just a little bit, you would know that the most uncreative shit he can make is redoing the parody shot for shot. There shouldn't be a moment that he can use. He shouldn't be like, oh, sweet bruh, free ad for Prime. He should piss his pants when he heard that South Park is doing episode about him. But what South Park did is equivalent to those fucks who post shit like, don't make dumb people famous, and then they shove their bullshit into your face. That's it, there is no more to it. I wanted hyperbolic funny take on Logan, and instead I got ad for Prime. You know what? Fuck them kids up, Logan. Where can I buy this shit? Next failure to satirize, Kathleen Kennedy danks on South Park. After Disney and more so LucasArts being on a life support, South Park came in a couple years late with the Kennedy topic and they decide to beat off the dead horse. They throw in the catchphrase,
Put a chick in it, make her gay. Put a chick in it, make her gay.
yeah, don't forget to repeat that a lot. And then they tell us that if you are mad about your favorite characters being raped, well, you and the multi-billion-dollar company are both to blame. Which brings me to Kennedy. It really doesn't, but I'm really bad at this. You would think after the catchphrase, that's it, normies are after her, Kennedy is done. But what she did?
Scones death.
She went and announced Ray movie. Listen, I hate that bitch as much as every other white dude. But she went on the stage in front of everybody, pulled her piss-soaked hairy labia and told everybody to suck on that. That bitch got some balls, unlike South Park. The attempt to go after Disney and the Kennedy and the rabid AIDS-filled Star Wars fans didn't have any thought-provoking message. Where is the absurd hyperbolic commentary? Where is the clever comedic twist at the end? It was fucking weak. All I got from them is they don't really care enough to put any effort into it, which is huge waste because the topic is funny. Same with rest of the Pandaverse.
Oh, yo, bitch, you killed Kenny!
Cartman is replaced by a black woman. Even saying that, I have little smirk on my face. But they do fuck all with it. I realize how shallow the whole Pandaverse is when I listen to people talk about how funny it is. They usually say the concept, Cartman is replaced by black woman, and then they repeat how funny it was, without really getting into some specific when it comes to plot or character moments. It's a great concept, wasted again. What else they got? Making fun of multiverses? The year when Everything Everywhere All at Once wins an Oscar? Okay. You guys are losing your touch. You should make an episode about time travel. That's not played out at all. Where is the timely commentary?
I should have never shoved all those poor animals up my ass!
Just so courageous.
Where is the unpredictability? Where is the ballsy approach to character parody? In these 8 seasons and 6 specials, more often than not, the base idea for the episode is the only joke. And that's just fucking lazy. Karakteres, Cartman, Randy, Leopold. That's the only correct ranking of South Park characters. If you think otherwise, you probably had more sex with women. Randy being the main character for most of this shit fucking sucked. If you watch South Park, you know that. I will only talk about the little part where South Park writers had a meta breakdown and shit on their own audience, Rick and Morty style. But first, what people don't talk much about is Cartman. What a shit mix of a character.
Yeah, I got one. You're a fat
Here is an example of drawn-out character arc. Cartman starts being nice, gets a girlfriend, and becomes even nicer. After a while, she breaks up with him. He tells her that he's going to kill himself, and then he blames the Jews. Then they are back together. Then when she breaks up with him again, he turns into normal Cartman. And we are proven once again that girls ruin everything. Big Bang Theory, orgies. But isn't it nice that we have fresh character arcs? Said the straw man me. Here is why you are a retard. First of all, you completely ignore the fact that Bitchman arc comes out of nowhere. The season starts with Cartman being nice and that's it. I was waiting for some twist to explain this, but there is none. Great job with the character-driven comedy, Troy. Secondly, Cartman being Cartman is what makes South Park great. You know, season 20 isn't the worst because of the overly drawn-out plot where Jew was behind dividing America and countless innocent people lost their lives because of Jew who face no consequences. No! It's the worst because Cartman doesn't act like Cartman, and also the plot.
Fuck you!
Cartman's character changes depending on the point they want to make or the joke they need to do. One episode he gets beat up by the PC principal for saying microaggressions. Skip to couple episodes later and he's making fun of little Taquito. And Kyle and gang don't know how to stop him. Shouldn't Cartman be afraid of his shit getting kicked in? Hey Kale, how about you tell PC principal? No? Oh, Troy needs Cartman to be asshole in this episode, so PC principal isn't a thing. Okay, we need to show how Trump is the worst. I know. Let's make Cartman do something totally uncharacteristic, like being thoughtful of others for some reason. What the fuck is this shit? We need to show how Heidi is much worse than Cartman.
She's kinda like Cartman, but with the ability to follow through.
Shut the fuck up, Mmkay. You are telling me that Cartman doesn't follow through? This guy who organized crack baby fights? The guy who became professional athlete? You want me to believe that Heidi is worse than Cartman? This guy?
And like the victims of breast cancer, there's something I'd like to get off my chest.
You unbelievable bastard. You beat me, but you won't stop.
You know, when characters have to say something directly to the audience, that means it's really good writing. By the way, Heidi knows about Cartman making fun of the breast cancer and she still dates him? Who cares? There is a bunch of little things that really grind my gears when it comes to the characters. Making peace with Caitlyn Kennedy? His Jessica Jones arc leads to nothing. Being actually shocked by what Cupid Yee is saying. You are telling me that Cartman is shocked by the statement that Hitler was a good guy? He would be the #1 gay fish fan, what the fuck? Kale not facing any consequences for killing 1 million people. Granted, they were Canadians, okay. Stan and Kyle abandoning Kenny to get more sweets. Fuck off, they wouldn't do that. Girls versus boys kinda fades off without anyone really noticing. What's your problem, man? Why you nitpicking cartoons? It's because of them. They put themselves on the high horse. Look at us, we have character-driven comedy. We are much better than Family Guy. Unless we want joke or made a point, all of the sudden character stops existing and previous interactions disappear. The main theme with Cartman is inconsistency. On the other hand, Randy is consistently shit. Oh look, Andrew is on the TV again. Ha ha ha, satire comedy. People let Troy know that Randy's arc drags everything down. So, how did Troy respond to the criticism?
Titty farts! Titty farts, dog wiener! Dog wiener, dog wiener!
They called us fucktards who only want titty-far jokes and can appreciate true comedic writing. Because when things are vaguely connected, it means it's automatically good and you don't need jokes.
You are really pissed because of a couple of seconds?
Yeah, the one thing that pissed me off is how sneaky it is. They should talk us and then just move on. We just came into your drink a little bit. Really sneaky. I suspect that the other dude is behind it. They don't attack fans so overtly like Rick and Morty. Every now and then they do a little jab to let us know that they are better than us and that they know how to write. Remember when Stan's parents got divorced and it looked like big deal and then they got back together just like that? Really funny. Well, they did it again with the Randy's wheat arc. It was like a spark of light. They are ditching the farm and then boom, back at it. You know, first time it was funny, but the second time it's even funnier. But now I wonder how they gonna get out of the farm. I guess they will just shit out some meta bullshit talk and the viewers will just eat it up as always.
You got some shit on your face.
You guys got me again. Number 3. Trumpet. You can't parody a parody. You would think they would know that. But no, they came up with a fresh and unique take on Trump. He? Are you sitting? This is hilarious. He bad. They really want you to think he bad so much that it almost starts to feel desperate. In this desperate attempt, they go against their own character-driven comedy. Again, example. Episode start with President running around touching and sniffing kids. No, the other one. Trump is in a forest scaring kids. But why? What is the reason for his character to do this? Couple episodes before he fucked everybody in the Oval Office, he did what Kyle told him to do. He killed the witch and did bunch of crack. No. The other one. People liked him. He killed the armadillo to reduce the illegal immigrants to fulfill his presidential promises. Shouldn't they like him? But towards the finale he's worried about the election? Okay, they don't really know what to do with him, other than he bad. In season 21 episode 2, they have Trump joke that works. Because it kinda comes out of nowhere, Trump is not the main character and it doesn't feel desperate.
If I'm on the phone, I will not get behind the desk of an Oval Office.
And I'll take the play.
But every time you find something good in these seasons and specials, there is a shitload of desperate attempts to be funny that smear the shit all over the good stuff. PC created Trump. Oh, that's cool. But then there are the berries that said that they created him. I'm not getting into it. They obviously didn't give a fuck, so why should I? But the good thing is that Trump era is over. We will never hear about him again.
Wrong.
Number 4. Let's get serious. If you would ask someone to describe in one word why South Park sucks dick, yeah, but I think the word is serialization. In 2 words, fucking serialization. The problem is obvious. They have contracts so they can't do normal episodes. They need to do stretch out episodes with terrible pacing.
Why would you agree to suck someone's balls?
They even made a shitty stretch out episode about the fact that they have to do shitty stretch out episodes. Every special would work better as a 20-minute episode, with the exception of post-COVID. The problem that I got with serialization is that it's everywhere. Thanks to Randy, Heidi and Cartman and PC bullshit, Trump, everything is connected. You have already weak episodes and now the episodes need to rely on context from previous episodes and specials that are streaming on different streaming platforms. Now to explain what happened. Those poor guys were forced under the threat of hundreds of millions of dollars to do this. Or the writing is just shit. They try to do serialized shit more and with season 20 they decided, fuck it, we go full-blown AIDS. This whole shit can exploded right into their faces and after that they said, let's do more of that. Are you guys getting senile? What the fuck? Serialization is holding South Park back. It traps characters in these stale roles. It just holds them underwater until they become retarded caricatures of their former self. Serialization also doesn't give a much space to other characters. It just focuses on one point of view character. The serialization piles on itself and with every new bit of subplot it gets more convoluted and drawn out. And at the end, instead of Big Bang, it just melts down. How is the game, by the way? With that little of quantity, we get so little of quality. TT.
Hi, everybody.
The future of South Park looks pretty shitty to me. I don't think they can pull off another bangers like school shootings, ripping into themselves, another time travel episode, Heather Swanson, suicide is funny, Tweak and Craig. We got Trump coming back, Randy is fucking stuck. They are getting really comfortable with the meta commentary.
I think the season was a little better than anyone expected.
Could you fuck off with that? You are not Family Guy. I guess the lack of quality is inevitable. I don't know if you noticed, but we are in a new phase. South Park already did it. The Walmart/Amazon, not suitable for kids, dead kids, Kanye, showing Randy's dick, sales massacre, Facebook. But maybe it was just a phase. A short, never-ending 80-year-old phase. If I take it to the beginning, what is missing in South Park? The boys being boys, Randy making bigger impact despite being used sparingly, Garrison being funny homo, great character parodies, real-world satirical commentary.
You're a hero. That may be true, but I'll have to live with this the rest of my life.
Hey, wait a minute. This kid isn't black, he's white.
Wait, what?
Guilty!
Or just the fact that you can pick a random episode and it stands on its own. But what I'm getting is, they have different shit they do now. That's cool. All I'm saying is we had a good time with the dog. But when it starts to bite and shits the bed multiple times, maybe we should put the dog down. Or maybe they need a break. Because it feels like they hate working on the show. They hate me for watching it, and they hate that people have certain expectation of the show.
Did everyone enjoy the Halloween special?
No, Randy. Only you did.
It's a shame, man. Wouldn't it be cool to see South Park take on Logan, Disney, and TikTok? I guess here is cheers to yet another show that is not going out with a bang, but with a queef. Breaking news! User with the name LittleHouse8207 brought to light new damning evidence of South Park clearly losing their grip on reality. It appears that Randy's dig has inconsistency error. While his cock should be uncut and girthy, in the episode ad for Prime, his cock is cut and tiny. As if the public would need more evidence for Trey Parker and Netanyahu Stormberg to stay away from little boys.